Hi guys, and welcome to the channel. Motivated, always focused. Last time when I was filming, my friend told me that he couldn't see all 3 medals from the World Championships that I won, since the frame was a bit smaller. So I made sure that this time we're doing a little bit bigger frame so that we can see the glory on the wall. But without further ado, today's topic is habits and what we can do really to strive towards success and differentiate between the motivation and the habits and pros and cons of the both sides. So motivation, as great as it is, it comes and goes in swings. So it's like a pendulum. It's coming, it's going. It's great when it's there. We all love it. But what happens when it's not there? So we need to kind of figure out, what do we do when we're on our low? Because when we're on our high, everything's great. You're motivated, you're pushing, you're full of good energy. But what when the energy is down? What when our motivation is down? And that's the moment where habits play the biggest role. So I really believe that key to any success, doesn't matter what you're doing in life, would be really to access good quality habits. And by access, I mean organize them, have them in your life, set them up. And it's pretty simple, but not easy, as always. And I would suggest to start really, really small. No matter what your goal is, no matter how big it is, just make it into the baby steps. So let's say you want to lose weight, put it all the way down to the smallest step and be like, okay, if I do 5 squats in the morning, would that help me? Yes. So it's a baby step in the right direction. I would say yes. And there is even a cue that can trigger the habit. So there's the cycle between a cue, routine, and reward. So it's a psychological cycle that you can use to your advantage. Basically, the cue could be, I wake up, usually we brush your teeth. I hope you're brushing your teeth at home. When you wake up, you brush your teeth and you say like, okay, every time I wake up, I brush my teeth. That's already automated. So that's a cue. And on this cue, I react with doing 5 squats or 5 push-ups or both or 10-10 or whatever is the smallest change that will not be too big of a challenge for you. So let's say you do 20 squats, but 20 is too much, time consuming, constraint, knee hurts or whatever, you're not physically fit there yet to do something like that. Just make it as simple as possible. 1 squat, 5 squats, just ridiculously small that you can not say no, that it would be funny how small the feat is that you cannot say no. So there's a cue, you're waking up, you're doing your squats. So that's a routine. And there should be some sort of reward. So look for some rewards that are not that far distant in the future. It's hard to think about rewards if we're looking 6 months into the future. So think about small, healthy rewards that you can do on a daily basis. You can say like, okay, I love coffee. So I would say, okay, wake up, brush my teeth, do my squats, have a coffee. So coffee is kind of reward right away for me doing this, this whole flow in the morning that I had. So the goal, break them into ridiculously small steps, do them regularly, daily. That would be ideal. And from there, you can grow, because then you internalize it and it becomes normal. Then you can do some days more, some days less, but you're doing it. And think about it, it's a cumulative success. You're slowly growing, you're slowly getting more fit, and then at some point it's not really even hard anymore. Then you incorporate another exercise, or you go for a jog or whatever, and then your weight loss as a goal, or getting fit, gets easier and easier to attain. So I challenge you this week to think about what it is, the ultimate goal that you're working towards, be it at work, be it personal, whatever that you're working on, or even, being more attuned with yourself. Maybe you want to read a book, maybe you want to meditate, maybe you don't know how to meditate and you want to meditate. 1 minute of closed eyes will already do a magic. As somebody who loves to meditate, I really can only suggest that you do. Or read, which also is kind of for meditation for me, just switching off from reality and getting into the book. That's also an amazing way to approach this. So I suggest think of one little baby step you can do daily, connect it to something you're already doing, just to make it easier to follow the pattern. Taking dog for a walk in the evening, read for 5 minutes after that, or making lunch, after lunch, read for 5 minutes. Or in the morning, what we said, like with squats and something like that. So think of anything you can. Think of your end goal. Work it all the way down to the atom, to the baby step that you can take daily. And then practice that weekly. Let's say do that for a week and then see how you feel. See if that brings something. You will be amazed how these small steps can really help you feel like you're moving. And when there is a momentum and you're moving, it feels really good. It feels really good, and you want to do it more, and you want to have another habit. And then, the working out all of a sudden matches the healthy lifestyle, and, eating better, sleeping more, and everything's moving in the right direction. Then it's fun. Then it gets fun, and that's the whole point. We want life to be fun and successful. Obviously, it's motivated, always focused. So we want to be focused, successful, but have fun. That's the key. That's the key point here as well. So without further ado, please go for it. Do your weekly challenge or 1 week challenge or longer. Leave in the comments below what it is that you did. I'm really interested to know in which direction are people motivated to work towards. I know only myself and my friends group, so I would really like to see what you guys are doing and what you're up to. So please don't hesitate to share. And as always, don't forget to follow Motivate Always Focused, the newsletter, here YouTube, Instagram, LinkedIn, everywhere, pretty much everywhere. The links are here somewhere below. And I will talk to you in the next video. Bye guys.